Hey, and you're coming to work with me today. So for this project, we are taking down the top a little bit, but we're still leaving some length because we are going to do a cut and color today. He had his hair lightened and I was like, yo, we should put like a pastel color on top because, you got it to like a really light color. And we decided that we're gonna go with lavender because lavender fades out to like a nice like silver color, like ashy blonde. So it was like the perfect color. Just so it could fade out to a neutral and he could have fun with the pastel for as long as he wants to maintain it. So here I am just, shaving out the bottom part of his haircut because we are going to do a high skin fade. So I'm using the trimmers just to bald him out on that line, and then I follow it with the shavers, which I unfortunately didn't record on the video, but shavers, they always follow the trimmers. And then I am making my first guideline, which is the lever open, go up about like a finger's width. And I fade on one side of the head and then I'll go over to the other one. That's just what's easier for me. You can do it however you want. And then I'm using my trimmers just to break that barrier a little bit before I go in and fade it out with my clippers. And we start closed with the lever, and then we open it up a little bit each time to remove that first line that we made. And these are the gold Babyliss trimmers. I had the custom ones for a while, but I had a gold barber chair, so I was like, let me get some gold clippers to match it. And I like these because they give you a nice gradient fade, and they're cordless too, so it's real easy to use, and they can hold a charge as well. So I really like them. If you're interested, I'll give you the link in the description, so if you want to buy it you can and try them out, and then let me know how you like it in the comment section. We recently started doing a high skin fade on him and I really like it. We always did like a low and a mid, but one day he wanted to do the high and I was like, you know what, okay, let's do it. It's different, it's fun, and it looks so good at the end with the color. So here, guys, I am just debulking with my 1.5 guard. I start with the lever open, and then I will close it, and then, go a little bit lower than the line I did with the 1.5 open. So start fading out that line. And then we work our way down with the lever all the way open. And then after I'm done, going in that line with that, I will close the lever and then continue to fade out that line that we have in there. So I've been barbering for about like 4 or 5 years. So I'm always taking classes. I am always trying to grow and trying to learn new techniques and new fading like routines and stuff. So if you're a barber, in the comments and you have any recommendations for me, please drop it below. And do so in a nice way, because some people can be nasty. But yeah, if you have any recommendations for me, whether it be tools or like, do this or do that, like, just leave it below. And then I'll definitely look into what you're saying, take it into consideration, and probably incorporate it in the next video. Because I'm just always open to learn. Like, I'm a sponge. Like, I'm just always trying to learn more information. But yeah, so we're going to go into the half guard and just fade out that line a little bit more. Lever open, and then we close it up a little bit more each time to remove more hair and to get out any like, heavy like weight lines or anything like that. And I will go in a few times throughout this video and like detail the fade because I'm a perfectionist, so I always like to like go in like a few times just to make sure I get any harsh weight lines out or anything like that. I'll do it like once while I'm on that side and then I'll switch over because sometimes I get tunnel vision and it's good to like refresh your eyes and then come back to it. So I'm just doing a little beard fade here, because sometimes people don't like to fade their beard in, but like I'll fade it in. I'll just keep it kind of high, so that everything blends and it's nice and gradient. You know what I mean? I don't know, because sometimes I see guys walk around and like they have like a weight line on their beard. It's just like just a line. Like they got it faded, but then they didn't do anything to the beard. And I'm like, you know, you could do a little bit to the beard, just fade it in, keep it nice and high, and just shape it. And then it's still full. I feel like some guys think that if you like, if you fade it or if you like take the line in a little bit, it's going to take away from the fullness. But no, that's not it. It's just giving it a little bit more definition, you know? So yes, as you can see here, I'm blending the fade into the top a little bit, and then a little bit of detail work too, of course. So yeah, after this part, I am going to put the color on, and his hair is so light on top, like he just lightens it at home sometimes and, you know, rocks the blonde. But I was like, yo, we should, you know, really like switch it up, do something fun like a pastel, because you know, his hair, he was able to get it to a really light level, like level 9, 10, you know, because he lightened it like a few times to achieve that color. So I was like, you know what, let's do a pastel because it's light enough, like we could definitely pull it off. So here I am preparing his hair. I like to wash it before I use fashion colors, because fashion colors, most of them contain conditioner in it. So you just wash it real quick and then let the color sit on top, you know. Here I'm using a purple shampoo just to take any warm tones out. And this is my favorite color line, Provana. They're one of the best. They have really vivid shades and it lasts a long time. So I like to use that one, and I am just, you know, painting it on the top of his head. I like to like go around in a circular motion too, with curly hair, just to make sure that it really gets in there and everything is evenly saturated. So I always go over it like a few times as well. And then I'll even go in with a wide tooth comb and just make sure everything got coated and is nice and even. I used to have purple hair too, so like I kind of missed it, and I was like, you know what, he could pull it off. It would look really good on him. So we did lavender, not purple, but you know, it's pretty similar. It's just a little bit lighter, different shade. But yeah. So we let it sit on. While it was sitting on, I wanted to be productive still. So I was like, you know what? I'll just take care of his facial hair while that's sitting on. Good time management, because if I waited till the end, it just would have took like 10 minutes longer. So I was like, you know, while it's sitting on, let me just take care of that, you know, clean up the bottom too. Keep the neckline like pretty low. Don't take it too high, because then it just looks weird if like their jawline is exposed. That's a pet peeve of mine too. So I trimmed the hairline down before I went in to shape it up. You start in the middle and then go from side to side, hitting it with a straight razor finish, of course. And this is the finished look. Let me know what color you guys want to see next in the comment section. Okay, see you next time.